Republic, which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adopt the agenda.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
All in favor?
Okay,
Aye. Secretary's report.
everything looks good except for, according to this, you were in attendance via Zoom. And I just added an end to it.
I know you said.
But everything else is good to go.
Have a motion to accept the secretary's report, so subject to correction.
Motion to accept.
Have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Treasurer's report.
Opening balance in the treasurer's report was $2,406,569.20. 24 charges were $67,067.35. 52 deposits to the account of 323,335.34, leaving an ending balance of $2,150,000, 301.21.
Have a motion to accept the treasurer's report, subject to audit.
Motion to accept the treasurer's report subject to audit.
Have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, the bills.
I asked for approval to pay bills this month in the amount of $117,172.28.
Have a motion.
Motion to approve the bills.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Chief and fire marshal's reports.
Chief's report for 16 June 2025. Brush 26, Captain Moreland rewired all the emergency lighting and the radio. The problems we were having have been experiencing are now fixed. Completed the preventative maintenance on 1202. 1299, which is the trailer, was found to have a bad sensor in the satellite dish and some roof leaks were also discovered. It was all due to work ODN did, so they're coming out next week to make repairs. The unit is still in service. Marine 29, Captain Moreland found sediment in Marine 29's fuel filter. The filter has been cleaned out. The unit's in service and everybody's been reminded on what fuel they're supposed to be putting in it. Station 1, all of the window blinds on Station 1 are old and deteriorated. I'm gonna install just some generic window coverings as replacements to keep the sun out and to keep the cooler in there. Its AC unit's not working properly and the HVAC tech will be out this week to fix it. Station 3, the water heater began leaking from the bottom, from the underside. It was discovered when mold formed on the separation wall with the bay. Northstar came out, made repairs to the wall and replaced the water heater, and they will hopefully finish that up this week. So we're tearing that out, replacing it. As we tabled the LED signs, I had little time to gather information this month due to storms and some other stuff we had going on. So I will have that proposal next month. EMS equipment, all the EMS equipment that was ordered that I reported on last month has arrived and has been placed in service. We are waiting on the AEDs. Those usually take a couple of weeks. And the AED at headquarters had a new battery installed. Staffing, only one applicant showed up for interviews. Thankfully, she's a great applicant. So firefighter Jennifer Hollingsworth comes to us as a volunteer from Winfield Foley Fire District, and her recruit training starts next Monday. As she's a single hire, she will spend a week or two in orientation. Really depends on her orientation time in the tanker as to how long that orientation runs. And then she will complete her academy skills on shift. Filling the position brings us back up to full staffing on roster, but we still have one firefighter out on medical. Grant updates, I don't have all the information yet, but apparently there was a class action lawsuit over opioids that resulted in several Missouri counties receiving funds that are supposed to be distributed in a grant style format. It is my understanding that Morgan and Camden counties was included in that. So if able, I will be applying for, I screwed up my writing there, but I will be applying for Lucas CPR devices for our first out units. New, those are about 20 to 25,000 each. So, if I can get 60 grand out of a grant, that would be awesome, and put them on the truck. FEMA funds, the EMA director met with FEMA last week. They are moving forward with reimbursement from the wildfire outbreaks. I submitted some additional documentation he requested, and the Director Shepherd advises we look to be in good shape to receive the full 15,000 requested. So, go us. Training, the first officer development class was well attended and well received. This month's training will be annual harassment refresher, Marine 39 training with Gravois. Chief, I'll get back to that because I put that on the second page too. 3 of our firefighters will be attending the Into the Job Symposium coming up. And the officer development topic this month is budgeting, which will be taught by retired Osage Beach Chief Jeff Dorhauer. There it goes. I attended Missouri Valley International Association of Fire Chiefs Conference last week. Topics included extreme ownership, optimizing performance on the fire ground, enhancing community safety, opioids and Narcan programs. It's a little weird to get a swag bag to a conference and they include Narcan in the swag bag. I'm just saying. And then the Power of One presentation, which is a motivational speaker that was a burn victim. And I'm going to see about getting him to come down here because he was phenomenal. And then Chief Odenwald attended the annual Local Emergency Planning Committee's LEPC tabletop. And we haven't gotten results from that yet. They usually email them out. 2024 financial audit. The audit documents were delivered to Greg Spinner. Lori Bank, Oak Star, and the county clerk never returned Greg's request for correspondence. So I hand delivered those requests and the county and Oak Star responded immediately. I have to go back up and yell at Lori Bank again this week because they still have not responded. When I went to speak with Darlene about it, she pulled our file from last year and she opened it up and she said the girl's name and said, that's the problem. I'll take care of it. And we're still waiting. So Greg will be going semi-retired. Will only be handling fire districts for a couple of years while he trains a replacement. Spinner and Coomer are going to be merging with another auditor. So he's speaks very highly of his replacement, but we'll see how that goes. Camden County 911 has a new administrator and also hired a new 911 center manager. They seem to be mission focused and will be making changes and updates soon. I have recommended that they reinstitute the 911 operations committee, which was all the fire chiefs they dispatched coming together with the sheriff, meeting quarterly to address concerns and help with improvements. We've had a lot of issues in the last couple of weeks with dispatch, and you send up the plain email up and nothing happens. So with the new administrator, I sent a complaint up over last weekend and he responded at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know if he's working through all the shifts up there or what, but he said it would be addressed and he's going to get our run cards fixed also. Storm response, the Highway O corridor was hit with what appears to be straight line winds on June 4th. We sent engine 42 for a move up and then deployed 1299 at approximately 0100 hours that morning. On Wednesday, we deployed a task force consisting of myself, Chief Odenwald, the side-by-side, Brush 46 and 1299 to Gravois Station 7. I served as incident commander on Wednesday. We brought in a brush unit strike team and relieved the Gravois firefighters because they've been up for about 36 hours straight. Gravois did a great job clearing the roads with Road and Bridge for the utility companies to focus on the power lines that were down. We did have, I don't know if anybody saw the news and that, but we did have some building collapses and some houses damaged pretty severely. So it ended up being a multi-jurisdictional response that included 7 fire districts, MoDOT, Morgan County Road and Bridge, Como, Ameren, Camden County, and Morgan County EMAs, and the Red Cross. For the entire event, we had no civilian casualties and no firefighter injuries and no firefighter injuries as well. I terminated the incident at 1600 hours on Wednesday, and Chief Hancock sent a heartfelt thank you for all the help that we provided and the resources for the incident. So there's just some pictures of 99. I didn't get anything else because I didn't get to go out at all. I was admin through the whole event. Good and Welfare also Gravelway Fire Protection District active firefighter Marion Snare passed away on June 9th, 2025 after a long illness. Although sick, Marion was still responding to calls. He was a really good guy, and he also served here from 96 to 2000. We were honored to hoist the flag at his memorial with Truck 17, and we would like to thank him for his service. Call volume, 80 alarms for the month of May, 463 calls year to date. May, we had 1 structure fire, 2 natural cover fires, 46 EMS calls, no extrications, and 5 public assistance calls. 2025 year to date, we've had 13 structure fires, 35 natural cover fires, 224 EMS calls, 1 extrication rescue, 47 public assistance calls, and 3 water rescues ready. And before we get into the fire marshal's report, I didn't get a chance to add it to the slides today, but at the Chiefs conference, I did meet with the ISO representatives. Jim, who I usually deal with, is retiring, and a new guy's taken over, but I know the new guy too. So he said we are definitely on his radar, and he will be getting in contact with me for our ISO regrading. So he was pretty, after talking to him with everything we've done, he gave me good positive feedback. So hopefully we don't have any issues when they come down. So fire marshal's report.
All right, fire marshal's report for the month of May, inspections, rough-ins, we had 12, finals 17, site inspections of 8, fire blockings of 10. UFO bonding and pool bondings of 2, and 24 dock inspections for a total of 73 inspections completed for the month. Permits issued. We had 31 dock permits, 22 building permits, 1 renewal, and 3 fireworks permits. Revenue for the month was $13,565. Year to date, we've had issued 156 dock permits, 118 building permits, renewals of 5, and 3 fireworks permits, for a total of 282 permits for the year. Revenue for the year, docks $12,102. Buildings, $48,482.59. Renewals of 125, fireworks 100. Total revenue $61,117.15. As far as construction, everybody kind of knows about the RV park out there, TT. I visited with them today. They're looking to try to get it open July 4th. That's what they're getting up in moment, so it's a real nice one. They're building a very nice building. That's about it. Other than construction still going strong. So still positive thing. Now they built there's a clubhouse. That's just for they're gonna have a workout room on one end and then a small dining area or whatever, hall area, and it's got some big shower houses in it, stuff like that. No, it's all just for the people in there. It's gonna be a gaming community there. They bought the toll booths from the toll bridge, and that's gonna be, there'll be 3 of them. They'll have one at the entrance to it, and they've got one over by the condos at Nantucket and RCI, and then one over on Nolan's Point. They'll all be gated. Now those people will have their own passes to get through, because that's the only way to get through them. But it's gonna be a total gated RV park. But no, they took all the restaurant stuff off the board. They just built a pool. Pool's only 450. That's a tip part of the pool. It's still the waiting pool, and then they got their nice little clubhouse for the regular church.
Entertain a motion.
Motion to make a motion to approve the chief's report and the fire marshal's report.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Alright. Okay, moving on. No unfinished business. No new business. Do I have any public comment? Okay. I'll entertain a motion to go to closed session.
Closed session?
That's gotta be a roll call though.
Yeah.
I said it before Mike could say.
Have a second?
Second.
Dora?
Give me a chance to make sure.
All right. Reopen the regular session. Votes to give individual raises were approved. That was the business they can get our names and all become available in 72 hours once they are notified. Is there anything else anybody has?
Just, real quick before you guys close, I do have the renderings, if you wanted to see them, you guys were asking about the villages. It just took me a little bit to get them pulled up. No, now it's gonna be a few in my room. Give me just one second.
No.
I was trying to pull this up earlier when you guys were asking about it, but here's the rendering of the new Villages Marina.
Wow.
That's the best view I'm gonna get at it with this program, but everybody can see that.
Absolutely.
So that's the plan. That's what they released to everybody that they're going with. My understanding here is there's gonna be a restaurant down there and then a clubhouse and,
Looks like more tax revenue.
yeah, right? Bring it on. That's what I say.
Is that back there where they built, the seawall all the way around there? Nothing.
No, before that.
That's-
You're going back to the old,
No. I got another one here. I don't know if this one's any better or not. It'll open.
But is it back there by Evergreen? Past that or?
No, down by,
past Evergreen.
yeah, well, when you go all the way, when you come in Shawnee Bend.
Uh-huh.
When you come in that road and come in the backside, go all the way down past the little park in the Villages, you know what I'm talking about? And then where the marina used to be, they tore that whole marina out. All the Villages marina is gone. And they're rebuilding, they're putting that in. This one's not opening, the figures. So, yeah, they're doing quite the extent. It's kind of, I tell you what, if you saw it before and you remember it, it's kind of sad because the trees are gone. Like, it's just.
We went by boat the other day.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much they've moved already.
Is there anything else?
Sorry, didn't mean to delay your closing, I just.
No problem. No further business. This meeting is adjourned.
Right.
Drag. You.
Anything everyone?
So,
No.
hey, my understanding, did Pruitt die or is he just sick right now?
Gary Pruitt, he's alive.
He is alive, but he's
He's
not.
got cancer.
Got
Yeah, he's doing treatment. He wasn't gonna be treatment. But he talked him into it. But and then, he had a really bad fall, did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, his dog jumped up on him, he lost his balance,